Good morning. Yes, I'm back. Still raw video. I really need to work on editing. Today I wanted to talk more about this empty nest syndrome in this time of life. We've had our kids. Dang. I think our youngest moved out it's been over 2 years. But life gets going and you still really don't think much about it. You're helping your kids establish their lives, still running around. I mean, we have 4 children, so there was a lot to keep visiting and doing things and not really having the deep thoughts about it. Get your grandkids over, you do what you can do, go do your grandkids' school stuff, and then, we went through a lot of medical things that kind of kept my mind going that way. And especially this last year, there's been a lot of stuff going on that has kept me distracted. But now that I've had a lot of time to sit and think, and I love my alone time and quiet time, and I do really good with that for like a week, and then it's time to go to town or go do something. But really start thinking of the big changes in life. I'm used to my kids being such a big part, and trying to let that part go and change. I mean, they'll always be a big part of my life. We have 4 kids, 4 grandkids we love. And anytime we get a chance to do family stuff, I'm always for that. But I need to stop depending on that as this part of my life, because they have their own lives. They're doing their own thing. And dang, are y'all this way when your kids are? I mean, my kids have been such a big part of my life because I've always lived around them. That watching them have their own lives, I love. They're all so independent and doing awesome. And then sometimes I get a little jealous of the other people around them, because that used to be my time. So it's getting used to that they have their own lives and you're not the center of it anymore. And that's a big part of this chapter, is learning to make your own new little circles, which I need to really work on, because I guess my kids were my circles. I mean, I have friends, I have family, but mostly when I would go do the fun things I like to do, I'd take like my daughter, or I'd drag one of the boys with me. And so now I need to find friends that I can drag with me and stop dragging the kids. They have their own things to do. My daughter has moved to another state, and that's a major adjustment in this empty nest, because it never felt so empty when she was in town, because we still did everything together, spent so much time together. So getting used to that has been a big change. And that's a new thing. People tell you about it, and when you're first an empty nester, you think, I am gonna love the quiet time, my alone time, and there are times I do, but then sometimes you just miss the craziness. I mean, my 2 youngest boys, when they were at home, they lived in rooms like back to back, and they would play on their games in their rooms with each other, and just sitting back and listen to them laugh and talk to each other through their games and stuff. I could still hear it in the rest of the house. Those were awesome times. I mean, just hearing those sounds around the house. You do miss those. So you have to make new sounds. That's what I'm working on now. Trying not to get into too many feels when I talk about that. But it is a big adjustment, And I'm just now making it, like over 2 years later. So I am going to work on that now. I'm gonna work on bringing in, I need to make more friends that are close to me. Being away out here in the country, most of my friends are not close by, or the ones that are doing other things at the moment. So I need to find ways when I can't go to town to have a circle out here. But when I don't, I do enjoy my alone time. That's why I have so many plants. And it is time, I think, to declutter, because we have all these empty rooms and they're still set up like the kids left them, pretty much. So I need to do something with those. It's time to clear out, like starting here. I started on this side. I need to clean this out and make it my memory stuff, the stuff I want to keep. Makes me smile, but not the stacks of junk. And I need to go, I guess, room by room. I might take y'all along with me, because we do need to, if we stay, it needs to have a new purpose. And if we decide to downsize, well, it's a good time to start working on the rooms, so I don't have so much to do at one time. But I hope y'all are all finding something joyful today to do, and look at the blessings that you still have every day. I'm still blessed to have all 4 of my children and my grandchildren in my life. They're just a phone call away. If I can't go, drop in. And I have my wonderful Tony still in my life. We have a wonderful home, all this land, and of course I have all my plants. So look at the joyful, happy things you have, and slowly work through the things you're changing in your life. Hope everyone has an awesome day, and talk to y'all later.